Hi, this is Vanessa at Inductive Automation. I get a lot of questions about Ignition's trending capabilities, so I wanted to go over a few of those for you. As an overview here of the architecture, you would install Ignition on a server machine, and then you would have connections to your PLCs, your database, and then you can launch the application onto a screen on your network. The features of Ignition are based on these things called modules. So that server would have modules activated that would control functionality. So for trending, you're usually going to have your PLC driver. The SQL bridge is more event-based history. And then the tag historian is just like other historians in that it uses a compression algorithm. So those modules will go ahead and push the data into a SQL database, and then you can look at your tables and charts and so forth via the Vision module, which is more the desktop application, or Ignition Perspective, which is our newer HTML5 front end. So those modules together would help you provide trending screens. If you were to take a look at trending in the Vision module, we actually have a sample application here where you could see the Easy Chart, which most people know about. That's just a really simple component in the designer. And so if we go here in the designer on the right-hand side, you'll see a bunch of different components, and the Easy Chart is located right here. So the Easy Chart is nice in that you just drop it on the screen, and then here's your tags on the left-hand side. So you could come in here, right-click on a tag, and then go here to enable history, and then you get to choose, which database you want to store the values in. Go ahead and click apply. So now that you're logging data, you can go ahead and grab those tags and drop them onto a chart. You can look at the chart in both historical and real-time mode. So most people know about the Easy Chart, and that is more or less how this chart is made. Of course, you can go ahead and customize it. If you right-click on the chart, you have the ability to zoom, pan, mark x-rays, so you can see what the values were at what time. You can also print this out. You can export the values to an Excel spreadsheet. You can change the date and time range here. You can move this bar around, stretch it out, or shrink it down for different intervals of time. And of course, you can go from real time to historical mode or back and forth there, turn on and off pen control. A lot of people don't know that we have this chart here, which is what most people like. It's called ad hoc trending, and that's where whatever you have running through the historian will be listed on the left-hand side in a tag tree. And then users can easily find, the tags that they want to go ahead and display on the chart, and then they could just simply pull them in to the chart, and then they can change the colors, they can add annotations, they can completely decide what this should look like. It's got all the same functionality as the Easy Chart, except it's more drag and drop in the client. And then also you can save off your charts, sort of save off your views, and then you can save them off as public or private, and then you can go ahead and recall your saved charts, and then you can even add things onto your saved charts. So a lot of people are really looking for that option, and it is available in the designer here. If you go to Tools and then Cloud Templates Browser, there's a bunch of free templates in here. So what you want to do is go to Trend, and then there's the ad hoc trend, and then there's some other available charts in there. So if you want this, you just go ahead and hit import, and then that will show up in your, I already had it in here, but in your templates, and then you can go ahead and drag it on the screen. And like I said, the nice thing about it is that's all you need to do. So I'll go ahead and toggle here to preview mode, and you'll see that all um, the data points going through the historian are already in here. So I didn't really have to do much more development, and then they're already available for drag and drop. So take a look at that. And again, that's not here in the regular components, but it's up here in tools and then Cloud Templates browser. So that is how these screens were made here in the demo project. You can also pull your values out in a table format, and you can have a tag picker here on the left and choose your date and time range. You can run calculations on your data. So here we've got averages, and then here we've got the ability to perform other calculations on our data. In the perspective demo, there's some other options here. So if we go to demo.ia.io, you can see an area here for history. And so with the components in perspective, we just simply, made another example of trending. So there's just some other trending options there, spark lines. We have all those components available. The same thing as before, we've got the ability to do calculated trends. We've got the ability for you to, choose your pens, turn on and off your pens, and so forth. So those are some really easy options that are available. And if you have any other questions, you can always call me at extension 231 here at Inductive Automation, or you can go ahead and email me at Vanessa, Vannessa, at ia.io. Thank you.